everyone. Welcome back to Everyday English Made Easy. I'm Bryan, and I'm really happy you're here today. If you're listening right now, you are doing something great for your English. Excellent job.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emma, and we're so excited to have you with us today. This podcast is for you, English learners who want to feel more confident speaking English in real life. We speak slowly, clearly, and we repeat important words so you can learn easily.
That's right. And today's topic is very useful. We are talking about English in daily life, especially how to talk about work, jobs, and hobbies. These are topics you talk about all the time with friends, coworkers, neighbors, and even strangers.
Absolutely. When someone meets you for the first time, they often ask questions like, "What do you do? Where do you work? What do you like to do in your free time?"
And if those questions feel difficult right now, don't worry. By the end of this episode, you will feel much more comfortable. I feel you're improving already.
Before we start, quick reminder, if you enjoy this podcast, please like, share, and subscribe to Everyday English Made Easy. It really helps us reach more learners around the world.
All right, let's get started. Take a deep breath, relax, and let's learn together.
Let's begin with a very important question. What does work mean? Most of the time, work means your job or what you do to earn money. So work is what you do for a living.
For example, you can say, I work in an office. She works as a teacher. Sarah works as a cashier in a shop. The nurse works in a big hospital. My friend works in a restaurant. I work from home.
Great examples. People often ask, "What kind of work do you do?" In casual conversation, people mostly say work instead of job. They say, "How's work?" which is the same as saying, "How is your job going?"
That's right. So when someone asks you, do you work? They're asking if you have a job. You can answer with simple sentences like, yes, I do, or yes, I work full-time, or I work part-time.
Let's repeat together. I work full-time. Or you can say, I work part-time.
Excellent. Working full-time usually means you work about 40 hours a week. Part-time means fewer hours, maybe 10, 20, or 30 hours.
Bryan, can I ask you a question?
Of course. That's a great question already.
Where do you work?
Good example. I can say, I work from home, or I work online, or I work remotely.
Nice. And I can say, I work in an office. I work in a retail store or a supermarket. I work at a school. I work in a restaurant.
Those are great examples. Pay attention to the prepositions. Work at a place, work in a building or area, work from home.
Let's give our learners more examples. I work in a hospital. I work at the airport. I work in a nursing home.
Excellent. You can pause the video and practice using the sentences.
Let's talk about work as the place you go. So, work can also mean the place where you do your job. Examples: I'm going to work now. I'm at work until 5 p.m. I'll see you after work.
Here, work does not mean the activity, but it is the location.
Work can also mean tasks or duties or effort, even if it's not a paid job. This meaning is common when people talk about being busy or tired. Examples: I have a lot of work today. Schoolwork is hard. This project needs more work.
In everyday English, work can mean something functions or operates correctly. This is very common in casual conversations. Examples: my phone doesn't work. Does this key work? The plan works perfectly.
Now, let's talk about work in expressions. You'll hear work in many fixed expressions. Here are some common expressions that use the word work. Work hard means put in a lot of effort, try your best, don't give up easily. Example, he's working hard to improve his English. If you work hard, you can succeed.
Michael works hard every day. Tim works hard to learn English at work.
Work out. Work out means to exercise, usually at a gym or at home. Example, I work out 3 times a week. She worked out this morning.
Work out can also mean that something ends well or succeeds. Examples, the plan worked out. Everything worked out in the end.
Work on. Work on means to spend time and effort trying to improve, fix, or finish something. It means trying to make something better or complete. Simple examples. I am working on my English. She is working on a project.
A quick tip for learners. Work is usually an uncountable noun. We do not say a work. That is incorrect for jobs. But we can say some work, a lot of work, my work.
But job is countable, and we say a job, 2 jobs. So when you hear the word work in English, always listen to the context. It could mean a job, a place, effort, or even that something functions properly. Context is important.
Now let's talk about your daily work routine. This means what you do every workday.
For example, you can say, I wake up at 6 a.m. every workday. I eat breakfast and leave home at 8 a.m. I start work at 9 a.m. I answer emails and talk to customers.
That's a great example. Let me try one too. I work at a store. I help customers. I clean the store. I finish work at 6 p.m.
Perfect! Short sentences are powerful for beginners. And remember, it's okay to speak with simple sentences. Simple English is good English.
Now let's move to jobs. What is your job?
A job is the name of your work. A job is the work you do to earn money.
Job equals work for money. For example, you can say, I have a job. She has a job in a hospital. He is looking for a job.
People often ask you, what do you do? This question means, what is your job?
You can answer with a simple sentence like, I am a blank, or I work as a blank.
Yes, you can say, I am a teacher. I am a nurse. I work as a police officer.
Excellent. These are common jobs. Doctor, nurse, driver, waiter, waitress, teacher, student. Yes, if you are studying, you can say, I am a student.
That's great. Let's practice together. I am a student. I am a driver. I work as a cashier. I have a job in an office.
Excellent. And if you don't work right now, that's okay. You can just say, I'm not working right now, or I'm looking for a job.
That's an important sentence. Many learners need that one. Remember that job is countable. A job, 2 jobs, many jobs.
But work is not countable. You do not say a work, and you can say some work, a lot of work. For example, you can say, I have a job and I like my work.
Here are some common job phrases that you can use when talking about jobs. Get a job means start working. Example, I'm going to get a new job soon. Have a job means to be employed. Example, she will have a job next week. Lose a job means stop working. Example, he always loses a job. Find a job means get new work. Example, he finds a job.
Now let's talk about job tasks. A job task is what you do at work. For example, I answer emails. I talk to customers. I drive a car. I cook food. I take care of patients.
Great. Let me make a full example. I am a nurse. I work in a hospital. I help patients.
That's perfect. Simple, clear, and natural.
And don't forget, repetition helps learning. Pause the video and say them again. I am a nurse. I work in a hospital. I help patients.
Excellent. You're doing a great job.
Now, let's talk about something fun, hobbies. Let's talk about what hobbies are, how to talk about them in English, and how to ask other people about their hobbies.
Yes, and we'll use simple English, real-life examples, and short conversations to help you understand easily.
All right, let's get started.
Emma, let's start with a simple question. What is a hobby?
A hobby is something you do in your free time because you enjoy it. You don't do it for money, you do it for fun.
That's right. A hobby makes you feel happy, relaxed, or excited.
For example, reading, cooking, painting, playing sports, or listening to music are all hobbies.
Yes, hobbies are things you do in your free time because you enjoy doing them.
People often ask you, what do you do in your free time? Or, what do you do for fun? Or, what are your hobbies?
You can answer with, I like blank, or I enjoy blank.
For example, I like reading fiction books. I like watching science fiction movies. I enjoy cooking different foods.
Nice! Let me give another one. I like listening to country music.
That's a great hobby. My example is, I enjoy walking in the park. I like mountain hiking.
Excellent! Beginners, notice the ing form. Reading, cooking, listening, walking, watching, hiking.
Yes, very important. You say, I like watching TV, not I like watch TV.
That's right, great correction. Let's talk about some common hobbies.
Sure, one very common hobby is reading.
For example, my hobby is reading books. I like reading in the evening.
Another common hobby is watching movies or TV shows.
You can say, I like watching movies on the weekend. My favorite hobby is watching TV.
Sports are also very popular hobbies.
Yes, like football, basketball, running, or swimming.
For example, I play football after work. I like swimming in the summer.
Now let's practice how to talk about your own hobbies.
You can start with simple sentences like, my hobby is blank, or I like blank.
For example, my hobby is cooking. I like cooking at home.
You can also add when you do your hobby.
For example, I cook on the weekend. I read books before bed.
Bryan, how can we ask someone about their hobbies?
Good question. You can ask, what is your hobby? Or, what do you like to do in your free time?
Those are very natural questions in daily conversations and small talk.
Let's do a short role play.
Great idea!
Hi, Emma. What do you like to do in your free time?
I like reading and listening to music. How about you?
I enjoy walking and watching movies. I usually watch movies on the weekend.
That sounds relaxing.
Hobbies are also great for talking about feelings.
Yes, you can say how your hobby makes you feel.
For example, reading makes me feel calm. Playing sports makes me feel happy.
Or, music helps me relax.
Here's a small tip for learners.
After like, we usually use verb plus ing.
So we say, I like reading. We do not say, I like read.
That's right. Great correction. Now it's your turn. Try to answer these questions at home. You can pause the video and answer these questions.
1. What is your hobby? 2. When do you do it? 3. How does it make you feel?
Excellent. You can pause the podcast and practice speaking out loud.
Another mini dialogue. I'll start. Emma, what do you do after work?
Good question. After work, I relax. I like watching TV and cooking dinner.
Nice. And you can add food examples, like I like cooking rice and vegetables for dinner.
That sounds delicious. And Bryan, what about you? What do you do in your free time?
I like reading books and going for walks. It helps me relax. Also, I enjoy hiking on weekends.
That's great. Walking is a simple and healthy hobby.
Absolutely. And you can mix work and hobbies in one answer.
For example, I work in an office. After work, I like listening to music.
Perfect sentence. You're improving already.
Wow, great job, everyone. Today, we talked about work, jobs, and hobbies, and gave you a lot of examples about them.
Yes, let's quickly recap. Work is what you do to earn money. A job is the name of your work. Hobbies are things you enjoy in your free time.
We practiced sentences like, I work at a store. I am a student. I like reading books.
I like reading books. I enjoy cooking at home.
That's right. Keep practicing these sentences out loud. Speaking practice helps your brain remember them easily.
Now we have a fun question for you. Tell us in the comments, what do you do after work or school?
Or you can answer this one. What is your favorite hobby?
We would love to read your answers and reply to you.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help more English learners find this episode.
Thank you for learning with us today. You did an excellent job.
See you next time. Take care and happy learning.
Goodbye for now.